Hi there, Aries. This is your reading with me. I hope you're doing well. This is for Twin Flames for January 2021. Hope you're doing okay. Let me see what's coming through. I've got your cards here. Also, if you'd like to win a free reading with me, check out the description box below since I do a giveaway every single month. If you would like to purchase a private paid reading, information is also down below as well. They're done within 24 to 48 hours. And the last thing I want to mention is intention bracelets are on Etsy, so do check those out. Intention bracelets and items in general. There's not just, bracelets on there. So I'm actually wearing a Evil Eye protection bracelet. There's also so many other items on there as well. There's like decoration pieces. Also, the charms that I use, usually in my pick a card readings, they are also available to purchase. Excuse me. And then there's also like letters and crystals. There's face masks. Excuse me. Pom-poms, tassels, you get my my gist. So also, the review section is on there if you want to see how people have seen results of these items, and yeah, link is in the description box below. Okay. Bless you. That's what they say, bless you. It's interesting, especially when we get to readings, blessings. Okay. So we're going to look into you, them, and the outcome. So let's start with you, and that is a card that is already there. So on your side, sorry, I know the scritchy is a bit much. Okay, let me just take that off, right? So 2 of Swords, 3 of Wands. You're definitely indecisive. You're very sort of like confused about this entire situation, and you're thinking to yourself, am I reading this right? Is this person actually someone that is like someone sustainable? Does that make sense? Where you're thinking to yourself, like, is this person really worth the wait? Are they a good person? Can this be long term? Is it going to get anywhere? Remember, this is a general reading, so if it resonates, it resonates. But so you're listening a lot to your intuition and your gut, and that is the High Priestess. So with that energy, obviously, it's really important to trust yourself. Sometimes, your gut can tell you one thing, and then your heart will try and deter you away, or your heart can be very, very content and set on something, but your mind already knows something else. Like sometimes your heart wants what it wants, but also sometimes it could be a trauma bond. So be aware, do your research. I think January is a great month to do research. The reason I say that is because with twin flame connections, they are so similar to narcissistic abuse. So it's really about making sure that you do research and you're able to determine whether it's that or whether it's a twin flame connection, because there's a lot of indecisiveness, there's waiting here, there's a sense of wanting to know the truth, what really is this connection? Is it going to go anywhere? I don't want to waste my time. I want to do what's best for me kind of a vibe. So that's really what's happening on your side. On their side, by the way, Dr. Ramani's channel on YouTube is great. If any of you sort of want to do some research on narcissistic abuse. And the other one is Sam Vaknin. He's actually a narcissist himself, so he does a really good job at explaining what it is. And Dr. Ramani, I believe, is a licensed psychologist, therapist. I always believe that if you feel like you're in a twin flame connection, you have to do your research. Okay, so on their side, 3 of Swords. 3 of Swords, okay. 3 of Swords is about feeling pain. So on their side, they're feeling pain. Queen of Swords here. They are really, really, they could be suffering with something in their life, right? It could be to do with trauma. It could be to do with sadness. It can also be to do with how they treated you, because you've got the Queen of Swords. This is about boundaries. And they could also be putting up quite a big front. So what you may find with them is that they have a lot of ego, a lot of pride, where they don't quite come forward the way you want them to, or they try and create this really strong image of themselves in your mind. So you might think that they're really strong, they're living an amazing life, they're posting great things on social media, but actually behind the scenes, they are totally suffering, they're totally frightened, they are not having a good time. But they're not going to tell you necessarily all of that because they want to act really strong. And so the Hierophant here shows that they will act very, very stable in their life, everything is together, they've got everything down, it's all perfect. and actually it's not, because they're putting up a front, and that can make you feel really like very all over the place, very indecisive. Yeah, they're not feeling great. See, Eight of Swords, they're suffering internally, but not necessarily sharing it outwards and showing their emotions. So here with the Five of Pentacles, you got this energy of like feeling a bit lonely, but also they are feeling absolutely awful. So this goes for both of you, really. But what I do feel here is that you're finding out some kind of truth, right? You're finding out some kind of truth. You're taking care of yourself. You're putting yourself first, and you're kind of just letting them do whatever the hell they're doing, because you know that for you it's best for them to come towards you. I think that's true as well. It's best for them to come towards you. See, Page of Cups here, playful energy. Sorry, I have the sniffles because I was just sneezing, so I do apologise. You've got the Lovers here as well. There's no doubt in my mind that I do feel like this is, you know, a strong connection between the two of you, but also it's important, of course, like I mentioned, to do your research. Also, Lovers here is a really strong energy which is pointed towards, like, yes, them having feelings towards you, but also having a lot of ego and pride that sort of gets in the way. So then there's that. And then you've also got the Queen of Pentacles here, which is you wanting to find out some form of truth and have some form of understanding. They know that they're mature, like they know that you're very mature. They know they have to get to your standard and your level, and that is something they really do struggle with doing, because the thing is, they're much more immature, right? They're so much more emotionally immature. They don't necessarily know how to handle their emotions, or they're quite all over the place. But that's what I'm seeing, is that essentially it's like you're trying to figure out this person on a whole, right? So what I mean by that is you're trying to figure out why they do the things that they do, why they can't be just so open. And the real thing about this is that you're so much more mature than they are, right? You're so much more mature. Yes, you've got here counterparts, right? You've got counterparts here as well, but they are quite immature. So then there's that. I mean, they're definitely hurting, you know, they are hurting, but they're not wanting to show that. You know, they just don't like being vulnerable. That's the thing. So this is your reading, Aries. I hope this resonated. If it did, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Check out the description box below for information on private paid readings, free reading giveaway, and of course intention items, which are on Etsy, and definitely do take care as well. Everything is in the description box below, as I mentioned below. And yeah, this is pretty much what we have got. So yeah, they are hurting. So I will see you all very, very soon. All right, take care, everyone. Bye.